Woo boy. All right, it's Tuesday again, and I actually have a plan for this week. Hopefully, everybody shows up to play. Hopefully, everybody shows up to play. Now we wait. As everybody shows up, I could add them to the list because I want to do a trivia night. So we'll see. Would be funny if the first day I was ever prepared, no one showed up. Chris, what is going on, man? How are you? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I don't know if you've ever been on just finished Daredevil. I mean, I was just downloading Daredevil. I did not watch it yet. I know it comes on at 6, and I do this live stream every Tuesday at 7. So it wouldn't give me technically I could watch it, then go live and then edit after it. I probably should do that. But I did not. So I'm downloading the episode now. Let's see. It is about 6 more minutes to go for it to download, and then I'll probably watch it tonight or tomorrow. But without spoiling it, did you enjoy it? Be careful, spoilers are everywhere. Jesus Christ. People don't even let things give it a night or a day. The episode like literally ended 5 minutes ago. It's absolutely bonkers. But I can't wait to watch it. You did. It's a good one. I can't say much more. Good. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I have a feeling, and I didn't see like after spoilers. I saw like pre when people phrase their tweets like they don't know what they're talking about and they're like hoping something happens. Sometimes I have a feeling that they're people who have screeners and they know what's going to happen and they just do it to be able to say like, "Oh my god, I was right." So I saw a whole bunch of people and what they were talking about, and I have a feeling I know something. And seeing as I didn't see a picture of it, so if it does happen, I won't know when it happens. So I'll still be kind of surprised if it actually happens, which will be cool because I do love a good surprise. Like, also, in general, spoilers don't bother me a lot. Like, if someone says, let's see, Chris says, all I'm saying is if Howard the Duck shows up tonight, I was right. Oh my God. Yeah, like sometimes someone will spoil a movie and obviously you don't want it to be spoiled, but once I'm watching the movie, I'll forget about it. The thing that does bother me a little bit is if someone spoils something or a lot of people spoil something, and then you go to the movie and in the back of your mind, you're just like waiting for like, oh my God, I hope it happens now. I hope it happens now. Like, that's annoying. But for the most part, a lot of times I forget it. But like Spider-Man in Civil War, I know it wasn't technically spoiled, it was in the trailer. But I can't lie and say when I went into Civil War, I wasn't like waiting for Spider-Man, you know, because I knew he was going to show up. So like if next week or the week after someone's like, "Oh my God, Jessica Jones is in it," like that's the one thing that I don't want spoiled. I mean, I love the Punisher and I love all these other characters. If someone told me any of them were showing up, I'd be like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." But if someone spoiled Jessica Jones for me, I would be pissed. Con artist, what's going on? Con artist says, "Have you seen No Way Home yet?" Of course, I've seen No Way Home. How are you? Con artist is one of the Screen Sanctum regulars, as much as he can be. Chris says Jessica is sacred. I totally get that. Yeah, I would. I just I know Daredevil is the best Netflix show, but my favorite is Jessica Jones. I freaking love that series. So it's kind of odd that 5 minutes in, True Seattleite's not on, or Shira or Kira, but I'm giving everybody like 20 minutes, and then hopefully I could do 40 minutes of a giveaway. Not a giveaway, of a trivia contest we did like a couple weeks ago, where I have up categories and then I just read a question. But this time I have a Excel spreadsheet to tally, and whoever wins, who gets the most right, I'll send like a Starbucks gift card or something like that. Because we had a lot of fun last time. Um, Con artist, what have you been up to? And Chris, what was your favorite Netflix show? I'm guessing it was probably Daredevil. I think most people's favorites were. Con artist said, I figured my reason for asking is because I wanted to share a spoiler, which someone created for me prior to watching it. They said Toby died in the movie. Fake spoiler, but it still has impact. Yeah, some people just like to ruin everything. But like I said, even in that case, if someone's telling you Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man dies in it, it's going to be on your mind. So when you're watching the movie, one, you know he shows up. I think we all kind of knew, but seeing as nothing was concrete or confirmed, it was still a shock to everyone the way they showed up. But yeah, if someone says that, then you're sitting there and you're like, oh, okay, Toby just showed up now. There's an hour left in the movie. Oh my God, when does he die? Right? And then you're kind of like waiting for it. I'm trying to think of something that recently I went into and got spoiled. I think for Eternals, I read about what's his name being in the post-credit scene. What's his name? Harry Styles. But for me, it's a little bit different in that case because I only really know the main characters. I don't know, I didn't know Thanos had a brother, right? I didn't know that. And so I was like, oh, Harry Styles is this person, but I forgot. Chris says, yep, my favorite was Daredevil. Jessica Jones was a close second. Loved it. She was a totally new character to me and time at the time, which was an added bonus. Same with me. I have heard of Daredevil. I did actually know of Iron Fist. I didn't read the comics, but I feel like he's a very popular character in the comics. Like maybe he doesn't have that many books or that many runs, but I think everyone knows the Iron Fist. Like everyone knows who he is. But yeah, I had never heard of Jessica Jones or Luke Cage. So those were really cool. Chris says Thanos and his brother are the equivalent of Danny DeVito and Arnold. That's actually a pretty good comparison. That's amazing. Because Thanos is what? He's an eternal with the deviant gene. Is that what he is? And I'm still like learning stuff because like I said, I didn't read the comic books when I was a kid. Like my stories are the movies. I mean, I did read Civil War after, like the first one. So I did read that after the movie Civil War. But my introduction to all these characters are the movies. Around 2016, I did actually start collecting like runs from like current, not past. So I remember I was reading Doctor Strange at the time. I read some Punisher around there. I read there was an Ant-Man comic at that time. It got canceled. I think it was only like 10 or 11 issues. I had them all. So I did read a little bit, but I didn't read old stuff. And when I moved, I actually gave them all away. Connor says, I've been working the new job. Oh, that's right. Finally. Oh, shoot, an ad. Ah, I gotta mute my computer because there's ads. All right. Sorry. Finally paid some debt to help me get back on my feet, and now I'm thinking of buying Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've heard those games are really good. Chris says, I'm still not clear on what Thanos is either. I mean, other than Josh Brolin. Lathea says, wow, hi. What is going on, Lathea? So I'm trying to do, hopefully all the regs are on by like 7:20 because I want to do a giveaway. So if you hang on till the end, I'll put your name here and everyone's name, and then I want to just like do a fun trivia and then maybe give something away. I am doing good, thank you. Con artist, I'll put you on just in case you stay till the end. This is one of the first times ever that Boomhauer has beat almost everybody. Boom, what's going on? I gotta expand this a little bit, it seems. There we go. Boomhauer is 11 minutes early. The Boomhauer hour is usually 7:20. But yes, Latheas, I am doing well. Yeah, as long as I'm here at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, I'm doing okay. Boomhauer says we close early. Nice. Latheas says, oh, you don't have to put me on the list. You know I'm not really into U.S. culture that much. I like you. I like you. All in chat, but that's about it. I won't know anything. No problem. I did actually pull up 100 history trivia questions, but all right. Boomhauer says, how y'all doing? Hopefully everyone is doing all right. I don't remember. Oh no, last week was the week that I did that TikTok live at the same time as this, and that was not a good idea. But not too many people know that I did start a TikTok page for Screen Sanctum. Lathea says, oh, history trivia, I will know, but that will still not be good enough. Boomhauer says, totally understandable. Around half of us are complete morons. Lathea says, if you do a full history, I'd slay, or if you do a trivia about gay culture. History, you probably would. I think there are a couple of other regulars that might know a good amount of gay culture questions. So you might have a fight on your hands with those. Boom says, love this shirt, SS. Thank you. This one I haven't worn for a while because, as you might tell, it is tight as hell, and I may not wear this shirt again. Matthias says, oh, that makes you better than most. Con says, my understanding is that Thanos being a Titan is more powerful than gods. So I suppose Thor would have died snapping. Don't know the comics enough to supply this as a fact, however. Yeah, I don't know a lot. I just remember after it came out, I watched some like new Rockstars videos and some other videos, and I don't remember where, but I just remember hearing someone say that he's an Eternal with the deviant gene. Because yeah, like in that movie, the Eternals were human looking and the deviants were monsters. And Thanos was basically a humanoid monster. So I don't know. Althea says, oh no, I'll battle those and I'll win. Might have to do it then one day. I'll have to hold like a private live for just a sacred few. Althea's, who are those other gays? I need to know. I don't know if they're gay or bi, but I think um I think Kira and Shira might have some knowledge. Um and who else? I don't know. I think they may have more knowledge than I. Definitely more knowledge than I. But Thea says I don't actually need to know. Chris says that explains his chin for sure. Chris is level 1. Everyone gets like nervous about that. Bot tricks. I know you do live streams, so you probably know about all this stuff. Bot tricks basically is where I get a lot of my overlays and stuff from. But they have a cool feature. You just add it when people chat. The more you chat, the more you level up. It's like just an automatic thing. So it's not anything like tracking or anything like that. It's just a fun thing. Chris says I leveled up. Always knew my random bullshit would pay off. It is good. Oh, so Lethea says Christopher Evans, me in life. So since I believe this is your first time on my live stream, Chris, usually every Tuesday, every Tuesday I am on, and I don't get too many like random or new viewers. It's typically the same, my regular people that have been like literally on my first live stream and have stuck with me. It's usually Boomhauer who's here. Con Artist has been busy, but Con Artist is a regular. Lethias also is a regular, but um, literally doesn't have the time to come on every week. But Lethias has always been here. And then there's Angela, Chris, Jay, Kira, Shearer, the kind assassin, True Seattleite, and Chris, and another Chris. And that Chris is something else. Oh yeah, that's why I tried to make a pun like literally doesn't have the time. I guess it wasn't a good one. I think it's like 3 in the morning there, right? Or something like that. Also, Chris Evans, is that your real name? Because you're Christopher Evans, and then there's another person on Twitter that I follow who's Chris Evans, but not. I know his username is not that Chris Evans. It's funny. But anyways, I am also about 1,700 YouTube subs away from giving away a console. I've been over a year. I think I was at 3,500 when I started it. I really thought it would help, but by the time I hit 6,000, I think the Switch 2 might be out, so I added that to the giveaway. So it's like, once I hit it, someone's gonna win. Let's see. Chris says, I think the other Chris on Twitter is a political guy. Yeah, for sure. Lathia says, if it's after 4, I'm usually too sleepy. Yeah, Lathias is a good one. Everyone on here usually, my regulars are good ones. I love them all. Very supportive. So yeah, on my YouTube channel, I think the pinned video is the giveaway. But yeah, it's been slow going. Haven't been gaining subs as fast as I thought I would be. Though I have started posting more shorts, and that's been helping a little bit, but it's just odd too, because I know I'm a small channel. I only have 4,300 subs. I just find it odd that even when I post videos that are trending, like I'm reacting to Daredevil, I don't expect to get like 100,000 views, but my last Daredevil reaction got 10. Like that's kind of odd to me. Boomhauer says, slow and steady, just keep being you, it'll grow. I know Boomhauer and everyone's probably tired of me talking about it. I usually don't, but every once in a while I kind of get down and they like push me back from the edge. Chris says, live streams seem to be different beasts when it comes to subs. What I have noticed, once a month on the Discord, I do a watch party. So when I do that, I'm usually either here or in the living room, and on Discord, I'm watching the movie. And if you're in the Discord, like I'm showing the movie, like you could watch it. So I'm live streaming from my camera in Discord, but then I'll have my phone up and I'll live stream to YouTube with my phone in vertical mode. When I do live streams in vertical mode, I get like people I have never seen before. I think YouTube is pushing vertical. Lathia says, we love you, that's why we're here. And I love you deeply. Boomhauer says, it's good to let off the steam. I know it's good to definitely to do that. I just try not to make it about subs all the time, because yeah, it does like get me down sometimes, but I don't want to project that on you guys, because you guys are my subs, and like they're the best ones that I have, because you're here every week and we talk every week, and I don't want like you all to feel like unimportant. that's the one thing that is always on the back of my mind too, is if at some point I do grow exponentially and there are a lot of people in the chat, I know that the live streams are probably going to have to change a little bit and have more structure. Like I could talk about what I've watched, and then it's going to be kind of hard to see like all my regulars throughout if, I have a lot of people talking and stuff like that. Like that's going to be the sad part. I might have to start like private streams. So like every Tuesday is just my regular. And if I grow, I have another live stream for like just everyone. Lathia says, just live in the moment. It's funny because that's what I tell everybody. And sometimes I just have to listen to my own advice. Be happy with what you have and don't worry about what you might get. That is perfect advice, to be honest. But it is funny when I do live streams, though, like I said, mobile, because then there's some crazy people come in here. Like there was one person a couple of weeks ago, they were talking about something, and then randomly they're like, do you know how old I am? And I said they were 12. I'm like, how are you here if all of my content on my live streams are marked not for kids, no one under 18, or they were lying to me? It was crazy. Lathea says, oh, and yeah, I'm the worst follower of my own advice too. A lot of people are the worst follower of their own advice. That's like the inherent nature of humans. We never learn from ourselves. Boomhauer says, yeah, that stream was odd. It was wild, that one. Like a couple of times, like we got, like Braylee was a new person. She's not on all the time, but she's in the Discord. A real person. Every couple of weeks she'll join. So we have gotten like some new regulars. But yeah, that night was crazy. There was just, you could tell it looked like some people were posting random like bot stuff. Chris says the bots could be interesting. And that's the thing that's also tricky is I don't have, what are they called? Admins. So like bot tricks, I think can do it. I just have to turn it on. But I was having problems because, and Chris, you do live streams, so you know more about this than I do. I have my settings set to if someone says something inappropriate, it's supposed to come through for me, and I'm supposed to be able to say like, oh no, this is fine, let it through, or block it. Like that's what I have in my settings. But some of my friends will type something and then they'll be like, oh, my comment was deleted, and I never got a chance to see it. Like I'm still trying to figure that out. But Thea says, oh, be right back. My frickin' Dutch snacks are soon ready. Ah, oh, I wish you could share. Connor says, holy sorry, random edition here. I'm just seeing that college football 25 is 80% off. That's how I bought Hogwarts Legacy. I picked that up like two or 3 months ago. It was like 20 bucks or $15. I don't think it was on sale for that long. Like it definitely wasn't a month-long sale. I just happened to see it, and it wasn't a game. I know it's a game that a lot of people bought and very popular, but it wasn't something that I said I have to buy this. But for like 15 bucks, I said I can't pass this up. Boomhauer says, dude, look that up. Looks right tasty. I gotta look it up too. Jay's here. Had to finish eating. What did I miss? We've just been chatting. Matthias is on at 3 in the morning. Con Artist is on. He's been busy. Boomhauer was like one of the first people on. That never happens. But none of the ladies are on tonight. No Angela, no Kira, no Shira, no Kind Assassin, no True Seattleite. True is usually the first one. Jay says, Hogwarts Legacy, hype, game. Yeah, that one I was saying right before you hopped on, like one day I just randomly on the PlayStation Network was looking because I typically buy physical games, but the digital was like $15 or something, so I picked it up. I actually beat it 2 weeks ago. I think I had stopped playing it for like a month and a half, and then beat it. It was fun. Games, when there's a game that comes out that's part of a franchise, and the franchise has a ton of popular characters, but they base the game on something from the past, I'm not super interested in that. Let's see. Jay says, Boomhauer keeping Mike Judge alive and well, I hope. I'm going to feel stupid if he didn't write King of the Hill. Boom says, Dango. Mm-hmm. Chris B is here. Chris B. What would you say if I told you one of the first of the regulars to show up was Boomhauer? I know it's getting to 7:30 now, and I was hoping. Boom says, "Hide the women and children, folks. He's here." Yeah, Chris making his grand entrance. But like, I wanted to do a trivia. Like, if everyone from last week was on, if like True, Kira, Shira could hop on before seven. How did my TV just turn on? That is the weirdest thing. Alexa, turn off the television. What is it? Okay, sorry about that. Jay says, Hola, boom. How's it going, Chris? Speaking of familiar faces. So yeah, hoping they hop on to do this because it would have been fun. I know last time it was crazy because I think it was lagging for True, so she was always like 10 seconds behind everyone. But Thea says, I'm so bad at remembering stuff like this. Don't worry. I'm the same way. I forget freaking everything. Boomhauer. Oh my God. Let's see. I like to check out. Yeah, moderated. Whoops, hit the wrong button. That was almost bad. So we got boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we got 6 people in here right now. I could technically start if you guys want to do trivia. I got tabs open for pop culture, movies, TV, history, sports. We could do it for fun. Boom is from Texas. Chris says, Matthias, do you listen to unpaid rentals reactions? Unpaid rentals. The kind assassin and I last night or yesterday we had this idea for a channel, or not necessarily. Well, we were trying to think of a channel name, but oh man, I have what do I have? I run or help run 1, 2, 3, 4 channels already. So a fifth one would be a lot. Lathea says, kind of like Screen Sanctum. Same type of good vibes. Everyone here is good vibes. Boomhauer says, I don't mind waiting for the regulars. Crispy says, nice. I get nervous. It's kind of like, like a parent when something happens all the time with their kids and then one day it doesn't happen. That's how I feel here. Like, I know people have things to do, but when people don't show up, I kind of get nervous. I'm like, I hope everyone's all right. Chris says, even with the time change, and I'm late, sorry. No need to be sorry. I totally forgot about the time change. I'm glad that electronics do it automatically, or else I would be terrible. Because I did change my microwave, my oven, my car, but today I took the kind assassin's car to work and I forgot to change her clock. Yes, Lithæus, for some strange reason, every state in the United States, except I think Arizona, we have daylight savings time. We move our clock forward, back. It's weird. It's very weird. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's Arizona, right? That doesn't have it. Lithæus says, yeah, no, that time thing makes sense. Chris says, I believe Hawaii also sits out the time change. Okay. Lithæus says, but over here it's the last weekend of March. For us, it was not today, yesterday at 2 in the morning, I think. Conrad says it's Arizona. See, I know some things. Chris says, holy cow, Chris Evans is in the chat too. Christopher Evans is cool peeps. I actually found him on Twitter a few months ago, recently followed, and then saw some mutuals that are also cool. So it's nice. I also like every couple of months we get a treat and Late to the Party hops on a live stream. I couldn't believe that they subbed to my channel. I've been watching them forever. Like, they're so cool. So every once in a while when they're not busy, one of them will hop on and say hello. And they, I think, are from Arizona. So I know a while ago we all talked, if the Kind Assassin and I ever do go to Arizona, we're going to let whoever lives in Arizona know and we'll hang out. True Seattleite. You missed Boomhauer being one of the first ones on. Chris says, still bring some gravitas to our cause, having an Evans here. Boom says, they're good to watch as well. I love them. I'm sure you were in the live stream, because Boom, you're on almost every week. So yeah, a couple months ago, not 2025, I think maybe September, October of last year, they were on the live stream for a bit. I remember when I did my live stream to get to 1,000, they were on it. I think that was when they subbed to my channel. But Thea says, at Carnard, I wish the EU would decide on a permanent time already. We all wish that would happen too. But Thea wishes they had permanent winter time. How is everything in Washington? True. Thea says, but now they kind of quit with those issues as now we have actual issues. Connor says, I think they'd benefit from that. I should have probably led, Sheer is here. All right, so now it's 7:30. We got a good amount of, I know we're just missing Kira. Kind Assassin, I think, might be working. Does everybody, and Lithæus, I know you don't want to play, but does everybody want to do trivia? Because if you can see the screen, I have everyone's name and the categories. I wanted to do trivia night like I did the last time, not with the cards, but with the websites. And I'll keep track. And at the end, maybe I'll go a little longer tonight. The winner gets like a coffee gift card. I think it'll be fun. So Angela's not here yet. Boomhauer is here. Chris is here. Jay was here. Kira is not here yet. I'm trying to see. I'm missing something. Boom, True, Chris. Boom, Shira is here. Kind Assassin is not. True is here. Conars is here. And this is Chris Evans. So we could do, Shira says, oh, that's right. What time is it there, Steve? It is 7:30 here now. If we start now, I think 30 minutes is a good amount of time, but if I need to, I'll go a little bit longer. Okay. Jay says, I'm here, but let's check where that gift card is because it might suspiciously say to Steve's coffee bar. But I'll just try to get the history question right in my head without spoiling it, but it would still be fun to see all you struggle. All right. So all I got to do is pick. Well, actually, no. This is what I'll do. I'll just read a question, and this is to see who goes first. And whoever gets it right goes first. So I will do, for Latias, I will do history. Whoever's the first person to get this question right goes first. All right. I think this one is like a hard, easy one. What is considered the largest empire in history? What is considered the largest empire in history? Matthias, if you know it, answer it. Like, if you know it, answer it, and you could keep doing history and you could win. Like, just. True Seattleite is correct. Matthias, I set you up to run the board. True Seattleite, you get to pick the category. It is the Mongol Empire. So True, pick a category. And then again, True picks the category and I read the question, but everyone, first person gets the point. So the categories are pop culture. You could see it on the screen. Pop culture, movies, TV, video games, history, sports. Pop culture. All right, I'm just going to scroll randomly to something. No, that's too easy. I guess it doesn't matter. If they're easy, then it's first to get it. No, I can't find it. Okay. We're going to start with an easy one. What animal is Indiana Jones afraid of in the movies? She said Bill Murray. What animal is Indiana Jones afraid of in the movies? Chris B is correct. He was first. Chris B is on the. What am I going to use as check marks? I'll just put zeros. I don't know. Chris B. Oh, I think True Seattleite is in. She has another lag. All right, Chris, what category do you want? I needed something better. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that works. What's your category, Chris? Chris goes to video games. We're going video games. All right. Oh, that's way too easy. Okay. What is the name of the best-selling video game franchise to come out of Disney's homegrown intellectual property? So we're ignoring Disney's purchase of Lucasfilm. What's the name of the best-selling video game franchise to come out of Disney's homegrown intellectual property? Jay says Final Fantasy. It's funny, that's like way off because they don't own that, but it's also pretty close. Finding Nemo. Kingdom Hearts, Jay is correct. Okay, Jay. Jay, you have control of the board. Pop culture, movies, TV, video games, history, sports. The video game ones are hard. Leisure Suit Larry. Jay said, I knew it had to be one I never played. Jay picks movies. All right. Let's see. Dee, 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 dee. I can't do two Disney in a row. Um, oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Movies. Who, and I have to say it's the actor's name, not the character. Who does Patrick Swayze pick up in an iconic lift in Dirty Dancing? Chris said Howard the Duck. Who does Patrick Swayze pick up in an iconic lift in Dirty Dancing? Chris B is on a roll. Chris is paying attention. All right, Chris has control of the board again. Lathea says, like, I know you said some words, but I have no idea what they were. Yeah. Oh, Latheus, all you had to do was answer the history question. You could have kept picking history. And true Seattleite is level 9. I don't have it connected to my interface, so I don't have the cheers and stuff. Chris picks TV. All right. All right, all right, all right. TV ones are weird. Okay. Here's a TV one. What actor? Oh, this is actually impossible. I thought it was gonna. It's like what actor was like proposed for a role before someone else got it? That's crazy trivia. All right. It would have been a good one if it was what I thought. Here we go. The first toilet flush ever heard on American television occurred on which show? Boomhauer, I'll read it after. But the first toilet flush ever heard on American television happened on what show? Boomhauer, incorrect. It's funny because once I give the answer, you're all going to be like, oh my God. Like, you all know this. We all know this. It's like that random fact. Sheer says Brady Bunch. No. Good guess. I Love Lucy, Brady Bunch are good guesses for the time period. Married with Children, incorrect. Saturday Night Live, no. Happy Days, no. Oh man, I thought this was a good one. I felt like Boomhauer would know this. Shearer says, yeah, Cindy Brady had to drop a big deuce. All right, no one gets this one. The answer to this one is All in the Family. The question that I wanted to read was what actor was considered for Gibbs on NCIS before casting Mark Harmon? I read the answer first and I thought it was going to be a cool question, but all right, since no one got it right, Chris, you still have control of the board. What category? Also, does it sound like I'm yelling? I feel like I'm yelling. Chris goes to movies. All right. Okay. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Okay. What was the first James Bond movie ever made? What was the first James Bond movie ever made? Chris Evans was quick with that one. He is right. Dr. No was the first one. So, oh, I did this wrong. Chris won this round. So Chris Evans has control of the board. You on this one. Chris won round 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It was, in fact, Dr. No. So Chris Evans, you have control of the board. What category? Pop culture, movies, TV, video game, history, sports. Movies. Movies trivia again. That's oh no, all right, I'll go to like 80s movies. Which animal is killed in Fatal Attraction? Thea says, seeing your channel's topic, I guess movies is going to be the main request. All we need is for someone to slip up, get cocky, and choose history. Boomhauer got it right. It is a rabbit. So Boom is on the board in round 5. Boomhauer has the board. Lathea. You were close though, Latheas. All right, Boom, what category do you want? Wolverine. What was the name of that cute animal that we kept watching videos of that day? I forgot. I feel like Fatal Attraction is right up Boomhauer's alley. But Boom, you get to pick. Movies, TVs, video games, history, sports. Boom says, let's get the obligatory sports out of the way. Oh my God. It's so funny because everyone is good at like every category except for the sports ones because they're like so random. All right. I want something that's not too easy, not too hard. All right, here's one that people should know. And Con Artist, congratulations, level 2. Here's the question. This is actually, oh yeah, this is an American, it's not an American question, but it's an American answer. How long is a marathon? How long is a marathon? And of course, American, so miles. 6. But these is like 6. 6 what? Just 6. It doesn't really matter. Boomhauer. Oh my God. Very close. 100 meters? That is not it. Lydia's, yes, just 6 quantities. Shira Pi, oh my God. True, 12.6 miles. Lydia, so I could get to Con Artist 23.1. Boomhauer 26.2. That is correct. Oh my God, that's so funny. So Boomhauer got this one. You have the board again. Holy Christ, I'm dying. You guys are so funny. I Will Walk 500 Miles. That is a great song. And that is from Benny and June's soundtrack. But these, so that's 6 times or whatever. Oh my God. I hope Christopher Evans doesn't regret hopping on this live. But Boomhauer, you have the board. Boomhauer, my boss, runs marathons. Oh, you were... Lydias was robbed. All right, Boomhauer, what category? Boom is only run when he's chased. Lydias, like I'm visiting Detroit. What is going on? What the hell is going on? Oh my god. Shira, cannot believe we have a celebrity in the chat. Boomhauer picks TV. All right, we're at round 7, TV. Oh my god. I'm laughing so hard inside. Ah, what do we got? There's some like weird. Okay, here's an interesting one. Okay, here we go. TV. Family Matters began as a spin-off of which sitcom? This is a fun one. Family Matters began as a spin-off of which sitcom? Jay, I walked away. Am I winning yet? Boomhauer 223. Did you mean 227? No, Christopher Evans, Good Times. That is incorrect. Latias, answer A. Family Matters was a spin-off to which sitcom? And this is the thing that I'm curious about because I don't remember if it was the husband or I think it was the wife that was in this show. Boomhauer, Dynamite. Chris B, Cops. It was not Cops. Shearer, question mark. Shearer, Chris says the wife. Yeah. Cosby Show? No. But damn, I thought, well, to be fair, this is another one of those where I know it, but I probably wouldn't have known the answer. But when I heard it, I'd probably be like, oh man. And I guarantee you, most people here have watched it. Malcolm in the Middle, no. Gilligan's Island, no. Saved by the Bell, oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, so no one got this one. The answer to this one is Perfect Strangers with Balky. Chris Urkel was on a 3-hour tour. Oh my god. So it was Perfect Strangers. So who was the last? Okay, Boomhauer, you get to pick again. Boomhauer says, no shit, that's cool. Yeah, I did not watch the episodes that they were in, but I do remember watching a video, like one of those Ask Bojos or whatever. Boomhauer TV again. Okay. This one I think is an easy one. In which borough of New York City do the vampires live in What We Do in the Shadows? In which borough of New York City do the vampires live in What We Do in the Shadows? I think this is a super easy one. Matthias, Brooklyn. Ah, close. Sheer Bloodhaven. That's a good one. Boomhauer, no idea. Matthias, I don't know. There are only 5 boroughs. Christopher Evans is correct. It is Long Island. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not Long Island. I'm sorry. My bad. It's not Long Island. Whoops. Queens, everyone, there's one that no one said, and I think it's because no one knows it's a borough of New York. Sorry. Chris, is it Rhode Island? It is not Rhode Island. It's so everyone said Long Island, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens. There are actually 2 that no one said. Hell's Kitchen, no. Chris needs a map. Oh my god, Matthias, it should be named New Amsterdam anyway, so I don't care. What? I think it was New Amsterdam, right? And they changed it. Boomhauer says Manhattan. That is wrong. Now there's one borough that no one's mentioned. Chris says I watched this series religiously and can't remember. Chris says Flushing. Flushing is in Queens. Come on, I'm not even. There you go, Christopher Evans, Staten Island. It was an island. I wanted to say that, but I think I would have gave it away. So Chris got his second correct. Chris has control of the board. Round 8. But why they changed it, I can't say. I guess people liked it better. Oh, so funny. Christopher is level 2. Bellissima. Oh my God, I'm laughing so hard. Oh, so Chris, you can pick the category. So Chris B has 2, Boomhauer has 2, Chris Evans has 2, Jay has 1. Movies for however many points. All right, let's do movies. That's way too easy. Some of these are like really hard, and some of them are really easy. Like, it's so weird. Okay, so this one I think is hard, but I'm gonna ask it anyway because maybe it's because I'm not like a super fan of this. I've watched the movies, I don't remember. Here's the question. In the movie The Matrix, what is Neo's real name? Connor says the rest of us suck. Like vampires. In The Matrix, what's Neo's real name? Oh no, sorry, not like Boomhauer is right. It's Thomas Anderson. Yes, the actor is Keanu Reeves. So Boomhauer. Damn, Boomhauer is on fire. Boomhauer's got his third. Yeah, True Satellite's definitely lagging. I always feel bad because we do these and everyone hears me, I think like 6 seconds after I talk, and True is like 15 seconds after. Oh man. Okay. Who got that right? That was Boomhauer. So Boomhauer, you pick again. Con artist. Now I can't. See, that's the thing. I remember that. He would always say Mr. Anderson. But I never remembered his name. Boomhauer, let's go to history. All right. This is, I think, world history. So, damn, these are good. These are hard. Okay, Latias, pay attention. We're going history. What was the capital city of the Inca Empire? What was the capital city of the Inca Empire? This one I would never know. Capital city of the Inca Empire. Hey, Latias is on the board. See, I told you you'd get one. Now you could run the board. Latias got it. Now, Latias, you get to pick. I'm guessing you want history again. Anacondaville. The categories are, remember, oh crap. Pop culture, movies, TV, video games, sports, but they're all like American. So it's up to you. If you want to run the board, pick history. I guess if you want to be a nice person and give everybody a chance, pick something else. Shiro, in what state is Anacondaville? With these, okay, sure. Let's do another history. Then after that, if I win, I'll do games. All right, here we go. Oh, now it's asking me for like to add my email. All right, here we go. Texas. All right. The question is, in history, in which country was the Battle of Culloden fought in 1746? In which country was the Battle of Culloden fought in 1746? New Hampshire. Oh my God. Boomhauer says France. That is incorrect. Matthias, Austria. Incorrect. Chris B got it. Holy shit. Chris B, I'm not saying that because Chris B isn't smart. I'm saying that because at 8 p.m. Chris B is usually high as a kite. But Chris got it. It is Scotland. So Chris B is up. Chris has 3. Jay has 1. Chris Evans has 2. Matthias has 1. And Boomhauer has, yeah, Boom has 3 and Chris B has 3. Damn, this is going down to the wire. Matthias high as a kite. Oh, Chris says I'm not smart. Chris is usually very mellow at this time. So Chris, you get to pick again. What category do you want? I might have to extend this. Let's do this. If this works, I'll have to move this down here. Okay. Boomhauer, puff, puff, pass. So Chris B, pick your category once again. Video games. All right, let's go back to video games. All right, all right. It's a good one. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get one that's not. All right, this is actually okay. Video games. Blathers is the name of the nocturnal museum curating owl in what series of Nintendo video games? Blathers is the name of the nocturnal museum curating owl in what series of Nintendo video games? Chris says, put up your dukes, Matthias. Christopher Evans is correct. It is Animal Crossing. So Chris has this one. We're really... So we have a 3-way tie with 3. Boomhauer has 3. Chris B has 3. Chris Evans has 3. Never played that, says Shira. I played that because of COVID. Like, once the lockdowns happened here, I bought a Switch and I was invested. Chris says, my kid would be proud. Okay. True says weak. All right, Christopher Evans, you have control of the board. Shira says, we should have a Stardew Valley group play. Chris picks TV. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, all right. It's funny because I feel like everyone in this chat has a different sort of genre of shows that they watch. So, here we go. On The Big Bang Theory, Penny is a waitress at which restaurant? On Big Bang Theory, Penny is a waitress at which restaurant? Matthias got it right! Oh, shoot! Matthias is correct. It is Cheesecake Factory. Damn! Matthias, you once again have control of the board. I pre-populated this to 17 rounds, so we'll do 17 rounds. Matthias has control of the board. Matthias watches it with his boyfriend. That's perfect. Black Angus. Sure, Black Angus is good. All right. What are you picking, Matthias? Sticking with having fun, or are you picking history? Kira! We're still on. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds left of trivia. We have a three-way tie for 3. Chris B got a world history question right. So technically, Kira, you hopped on late. If you get the next 5 right, you win. And Matthias is picking history again, so we will go to history. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. History, world history. What was the name of the ancient trade route that connected the East with the West? The name of the ancient trade route that connected the East with the West. Doot, doot. Silk Road is correct. Matthias got it. Oh, Boomhauer was like a second too late. So Matthias now is tied for first. So Matthias has 3. Chris Evans, 1, 2, 3, has 3. Chris B has 3, and Boomhauer has 3, with 4 more rounds to go. Matthias, you have the board. What are you choosing? The only problem is, Matthias, if you win, I don't know what kind of gift card I could send you. Like, that's the only problem. But Matthias, but I also don't want to be unfair. I know no one else will choose history. That's everyone here is so kind. Matthias, and yeah, I also do not need to win, right? Let's do movies. Or Matthias says, wait, games. Okay, we'll do video games. Video games. Let's go. That's not even a video game. All right, here we go. Video games. Desmond Miles is a fictional character and the main protagonist of the first few installments of what video game series? Desmond Miles is a fictional character and the main protagonist of the first few... Damn, Chris was fast. Assassin's Creed is correct. Chris Evans is now in the lead with 4. 4 correct answers with 3 rounds to go. Con Artist was right, just a little bit late. True Seattleite, I feel bad. Though True Seattleite has won 2 times, even though she gets lag. All right, Christopher Evans, you have the board. 3 categories left. Chris is in first place with 4. We have 3 others with 3. This is getting tight. Chris picks movies. This is so frustrating. All right, here's movies. Oh my God. I want something that's not... Okay. Let's see. Connors, being late on the only answer I know is justification for pity. Oh my God. I'm dying. I'm absolutely dying. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to get something not too hard, not too easy. So many like really easy ones. Okay, here's one. Movies. Where do Ferris and his friends not go in Ferris Bueller's Day Off? The top of the Sears Tower, a Chicago Bears game, or the Art Institute of Chicago? Where do Ferris and his friends not go in Ferris Bueller's Day Off? The top of the Sears Tower, a Chicago Bears game, the Art Institute of Chicago. Chris Evans is correct. Damn, Boomhauer, you just a second too late again. So Chris, I gotta remember what we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Chris has 5. Boomhauer, Chris B have 3. Lathias has 3. So one of you 3 have to get the next 2 right. If Chris gets this one correct, Chris wins on his first participation of my Tuesday night live streams. Chris says, can we stick with movies? We can stick with movies. Okay. This is funny. There's a trivia question. What movie is this the poster for? Like, this isn't a visual quiz. Let me go to the top again. Okay. Here we go. For movies, which classic Judy Blume novel became a movie in 2023? Which classic Judy Blume novel became a movie in 2023? Do. Lathias. Well, those are definitely words. Boomhauer. How to sink a sub. That's wrong. Chris says Ghostbusters Afterlife. That is incorrect. True Seattleite is correct. True is on the board. Are you there, God? So True, where are you? I have you on here somewhere. Well, since True got that right, by default, Chris wins. But we'll play till the end. So True got one. And we'll just play True. You got it right. You get to pick the final question. And again, the categories: pop culture, movies, TV, video games, history, and sports. Lathias says, hey, I'm already, I got something right. This is a fun game. Lathias, you got 3 right. I don't know what I'm more shocked about. Chris B getting the world history question right, or Lathias getting the Big Bang Theory question right. All right, True picks video games. The final question. Let's see. That's pretty easy. All right. All right, here we go. I have a feeling, True, you might know this one. Forest Frontiers, Dynamite Dunes, and Leafy Lake were the 3 initial scenarios in the first game from what video game franchise? Forest Frontiers, Dynamite Dunes, and Leafy Lake were the 3 initial scenarios in the first game from what franchise? Chris says, I know things sometimes. Lathias, a big victory. I'll tell this to my grandchildren. Boomhauer says Zelda. That is incorrect. Though that's a good guess with those. Oh, it's not an ABC question. J, Mario. Nope. Chris B. No, it is not Leisure Suit Larry, though that answer has been put there like 3 times. True says Red Dead Redemption. No. The question is, Forest Frontiers, Dynamite Dunes, and Leafy Lake were the 3 initial scenarios in the first game from what video game franchise? Forest Frontiers, Dynamite Dunes, and Leafy Lake. Damn, I really thought someone would know this one. I wouldn't know this one, but I'm not a real gamer like some of you guys are. No. All right, so I'm going to give the answer. This one was Roller Coaster Tycoon. So, who got the last one right? True. So, True, you could pick the category again. Matthias says, I should have known. Jay says, damn, that's a great franchise, though. Matthias played it. All right, we're going to TV. All right. Oh, I read that one already. Do. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go to the top a little bit. I did that one already. Okay, here's one. This one I think Boomhauer might know. So the answer to this question is the actor's name. Which fellow Golden Girls cast member had a recurring role on Maude with B. Arthur? Which fellow Golden Girls cast member had a recurring role on Maude with B. Arthur? Kira says, when is Chasing Amy next week? Chasing Amy is next week. Indeed. Chris Estelle Getty, that is incorrect. Betty White, that is incorrect. Who does that leave? Con artist and Kathy. Chris B, the one that plays Blanche. I need a name. Con artist Tammy. Boomhauer, Rue McClanahan. Boomhauer is correct. And I'm not Alex Trebek with the spelling. I know what he meant. So Boomhauer picks up the last one. So Boom comes in second place with 4. But Christopher Evans wins the day on his first day on one of our live streams with 5. This was fun. This was really cool. So Chris is the winner. Well, Chris, you follow me on Twitter. So go on Twitter and I think DM me. And I'll send you a $25 Starbucks gift card. I'll send you the code, obviously. I'll take a picture. Oh, wait, you might need... No, you could load it. Or, I don't know, whatever coffee shop you have over there that does gift cards, just let me know. But hit me up in my Twitter DMs. That was fun. That was pretty fun. Chris says, nah, give the card to one of your regulars. If I do that, then I would go to second place, and that would be Boomhauer. If you really want to give up your win, then isn't Twitter tanking? Pretty much. So Boomhauer, our Christopher Evans, has conceded his victory to you. So I just need... Chris says, yep, Boomhauer gets the car. Okay, Boomhauer, email me at here. So Boomhauer, hopefully you're still on. Email me at giveaways@screensanctum.com. Boomhauer says, I'm serious. Take it and use it for you and the I can't do that. Then I have to go to third place. Oh, man. You guys are funny. I love you guys. Well, before we do anything, Chris B was third place, tied with Latius, but Latius said he doesn't care. So Chris B, it's on you. Three people have passed on their winnings. So Chris B, do you want the gift card? Give it to him. Oh man. All right. So then I have to, well, to be fair, true Seattleite, do you want the gift card? These were literally all amazing. Chris, I don't drink coffee actually. Give it to someone who will use it. You might make that guy's day. That is true. That is very true. Or they might be like, I want the cash. Is True Seattleite still on? Yeah, True is still on. All right, so I have your email because you won, obviously, a couple of times, and I sent you something. So True Seattleite, I will get the code, I'll take a picture, and I'll email it to you. So that was really fun. I had a lot of fun. Whew, we did 17 rounds. That's crazy. Thank you, Christopher Evans, for hopping on and actually staying on for the whole hour. We usually have fun like this. I don't do trivia every night, but we do have fun. We usually just talk, but this made everything go by super fast. So I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you for hopping on, staying on 20 minutes extra. And before we go, everyone must remember craziness happened tonight. Boomhauer was the first one on from previous regulars. Matthias got a Big Bang Theory question right, and Chris B got a world history question right. And on that note, I'll see you all next week when we're watching Chasing Amy in Discord. Peace, guys.